Oh, hang on.
Uh, thanks. Do you have more trout for me?
Yes, I just needed space in my inventory.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'll be down in a minute, Connor.
No worries. Let's fingers crossed for that more than 50% burn rate.
Knowing my luck, it's going to
I
be
think you mean a
awful,
less than
Connor.
50% burn rate.
I know what I said.
All right, Connor. You ready for this?
Uh-huh.
All right. How much inventory space do you have?
Not enough. 1 second.
Oh, this is just so funny.
Graham, your trout is blessed. I still need some more, but I burned one of them.
Well, if you trade with me, I have another 10 raw trout for you. Welcome back to Cape Quest, everyone. You catch us at an awkward moment where we are attempting to prepare for the Death Plateau quest, which needs a large amount of cooked trout. Unfortunately, because we opted to delay a earlier quest, we actually can't cook it other than Connor, who has the cooking level due to some very early shenanigans. But don't worry, we'll get there soon enough. Thank you. You are a gentleman and a scholar.
All right, Alex, hand me 11 raw trout.
11 raw trout.
Where did you get 11 raw trout? Secrets. Secret fishing. Open up a hatch in the floor, and there's like a pond underneath us.
You
That's
ready for 11
perfect.
burns in a row, Connor?
Please, this isn't smithing iron. I hope.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
That's not a good sign.
All right. All right, look, I prepared for this. Here. This is thanks to Graham's trout subsidies.
Incredible.
An iron group subsidy on trout.
Pardon me as I drop all of the rest of the burned fish.
Just gonna put the rest of this raw trout into the group chest.
That was so much burning.
Hey, we got two
It is-
more. Yeah.
Does anyone
got
have
two more
two spare
slots.
bread?
There's 3 in the group chest,
I'll bring it.
Amazing.
I'll bring it down to you.
and also.
Well, wait a second. You have to
6,000
unnote the ones I gave you. Never mind. You can get your own bread.
I just wanted to read to you the quest skill requirements for a quest that I still want to get back. Part of me still wants to go back and do on our RuneScape 3 characters.
Oh no.
Because the joke I made was for April Fool's Day, Graham should just do RuneScape 3. The quest is called Plague's End speed run, and then we just log into our old characters and do the quest because we have the requirements. But the requirements are 75 agility, 75 construction, 75 crafting, 75 dungeoneering, a skill that's not in this version of the game, 75 herb lore, 75 mining, 75 prayer, 75 ranged, 75 summoning, and 75 woodcutting.
A partridge and a pear tree.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, it's awful. I hate it.
Eventually, we make our way to Burthorpe. Burthorpe's a really interesting place. It's an independent duchy with a rather serious troll problem, which leaves them with a strong standing army, and that's basically it. I don't really have time for too much more with the trolls around. There's some really interesting political stuff in the background with the local kingdoms, but since we're just lowly adventurers, we won't really get into that. We can at least try to help them with their problems.
I mean, at one point we sort of just start helping the trolls, don't we?
Well, we help, a couple of them, yeah. Do you have any quests for me? I don't know if you can help us. Oh, that's right, it's a princedom, not a duchy. Can't believe I got that wrong.
Oh, man, you monster. Straight to jail.
You
I
know
mean,
what,
having
that's...
played Some of the Skies recently, yeah, that is the punishment. So
I need to get back and play that game.
Our first task is to get the combination to the castle armory from Harold, the poor guard who was on duty and appears to have lost the whole thing. Hi, Harold. What did you do with the key, Harold?
3 people, heavily armed people, walk in. Tell us where the key is, or we'll beat it out of you.
You see, I'm completely unarmored, so I'm good guard, and then you two are both bad guard.
For your goons. Oh no, he doesn't want to talk about it.
Should just stab him about it.
Please do not stab the poor innocent guard.
He's neither of those things. Not as far as I know, and that's all that matters.
I was gonna say he's a guard staying at an inn. I would assume he's poor.
Yeah, but in comparison to an Iron Man,
I say this having about 20k in my bank account because I'm leveling fletching, but
We're gonna hit the part where we're supposed to grind fletching, and you'll just be like, "Oh yeah, I already did that." And Connor and I are sitting there frantically just. Harold's boss tells us that he's a notorious drunk, so a little beer and some gambling might be able to help him get over his hang-ups around telling us where the combination is. So we return to Harold, and after handing him probably more drinks than we should, take him for everything he's worth and get an IOU that, what do you know, just happens to be the combination that we're looking for. That's...
you look, any chance to eliminate the RNG in this game is a good thing for me.
Yeah,
Yes.
Absolutely.
looks at all of my burned trout. Yeah.
With combination in hand, we head back to the castle to unlock the armory. I'm not sure how a series of colored balls and things to put them on is exactly a lock, but they make it work.
I haven't been paying attention. I don't even really know what the actual, solution to this puzzle is. I'm just following what Quest Helper is giving me.
Yeah, Quest Helper is gonna give you the right. If I remember correctly, it basically just spells it out on the note.
It's been unlocked. Enter the cave northwest of Verthorpe.
I think it's far more impressive that they just have infinitely responding stone balls.
Right? How are they having problems with the trolls if they have that? Somebody just ran by with the weapon I'm looking forward to.
Oh,
Dragon Dagger P++.
Yep. I have
those
no
were all
idea.
sounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have no idea how we're getting our hands on the super weapon poison, but with access to the armory restored, our next job is to find an alternate route up to the troll stronghold. They already tried attacking the front way once and it was an absolute disaster, so Berthorpe's looking for another way through. To that end, we go speak to the local hermit, who tells us that, well, he really doesn't like the people, he likes the trolls even less, and there's a Sherpa not far away who used to know a secret route before the trolls became a problem. Hello, sir, I have the stuff that you want, even though you haven't told me you want it yet.
I'm so glad I had my one free inventory space.
Yes. Yeah, inventory space is always very, very tight with this stuff. Oh goodness, imagine doing this as an Ultimate Iron Man.
No.
Yeah, like, the further into this challenge we get, the more I'm just like, wow, this would be a huge pain if you only had the 28 inventory slots and nothing else.
I just realized something.
Hmm.
You and I are both, so Connor and I are both heavily armored female model, following Graham. Graham, are we your isekai harem?
Oh no. I don't want to think about that.
Isekai harem confirmed.
Oh.
Leaving that horrible thought aside for now, the Sherpa will help us if we bring him some supplies, which is why we were scrambling to get that trout earlier, and also get his boots respiked. Unfortunately, the blacksmith won't respike the boots for free. He needs to get his son into the guard, so we have to pull some strings, but once that's all done, the Sherpa will show us the way we need to go.
Wait for me, senpai.
Ugh.
Oh no, you're calling him senpai. Now I have to figure out what his and my dynamic is.
No,
Oni-chan,
please.
it's Oni-chan!
Yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry. I'm a fool. This is
Why?
this is a trash isekai after all. So yeah.
Why are we
Me.
here? Why are we here? Just to suffer.
Just a supper.
Every day we drift further from God's light.
Actually, recently got to that point in Metal Gear Solid 5. Like about a month ago.
Take the boots
Yes,
and the
sir,
iron
you can
bar.
have your
Thank you.
child
Here's
soldier.
the spiked boots.
What?
I was just laughing at what you said.
I didn't say anything. And he's asking to sign his 16-year-old son up to fight trolls and probably die.
Look, this is based on the Middle Ages. 16 is like already being kicked out of the house.
16 going on 70.
It's like the make it or break it point. If you survive 16, you're probably in for a decently long life.
You are 16, going on 17, baby. I'm a Nazi.
I was just thinking about The Sound of Music and that whole scene in particular a while ago, and like how awkward it is once you realize, wait a second, this kid's a Nazi.
Yeah,
This makes this whole thing really weird.
right? Oh, just a little bit? Ugh.
Oh.
Chalk it up to time and perspective ruining classic.
Everything.
Yeah, ruining everything. With the chores done, the Sherpa tells us about the goat path behind his hut that should allow the guard to launch a surprise attack on the trolls. We check it out ourselves to make sure it's safe, and then we're good. Yes, thank you. I do know Death Plateau is in fact very dangerous right up until you hit 43 prayer, and then it's not that bad, actually.
Love the mountain goat description. This beast does not need climbing boots. I feel like that's like a confirmation that you needed them before this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, to climb over those rocks, you have to wear climbing boots.
Sorry, guys, I need to go do pinball again.
Isn't this the one that gave you all the stuff earlier?
Yeah, the 5 rubies. Yep. Any guesses as to what it gives me this time?
5 more rubies, probably.
An onyx.
I did it, guys.
Yay.
I clicked 10 times.
I always knew you could do it.
I didn't, so thanks for the vote of confidence. It gave me 5 rubies again. Guys, is this what it's like to be born as Elon Musk?
It would explain a lot? Question mark?
Just the world randomly handing you rare gems. With definitely no, secondary complications from that whatsoever.
Yep. Ethically sourced organic gems.
That is quite the statement there, Connor. Yes.
Free range diamonds.
Isn't that... Wouldn't that be from that one point of interest in Tales of Arabian Nights?
Have a ruby, sir.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure you had to dig deep into your pockets to afford this, as they're quite rare.
Yep, exactly 2 spaces, in fact.
I can't unsee that the guy's cave does not connect to the ground or the wall behind it.
You know what, Graham?
Hmm.
Gonna give you an offer here. Going to offer you a trade. As long as you say that you were accepting this ruby from your isekai sugar mommy.
Absolutely not.
Just the instant end trade. 5 more rubies for me, sir.
Yeah, you can keep your rubies. Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Hey, Graham.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to actually trade with you and give you a single rupee without any thing that you need to do for me, just to give you some extra money.
Oh, well, thank you. Much appreciated.
Yep,
You
yep,
did just
yep,
accept a ruby from your isekai sugar mommy, though.
you did. In fact, too late. No give backsies.
Nope, this is not canon.
It's okay. I'll accept it. Compromise. It's a filler episode.
It's a filler episode.
God. Oh.
We make our way to the Goblin Village, where they're currently in the middle of a civil war over the color of their armor. It appears that the two generals each have different tastes that they want the entire group to follow, and, well, it's up to us to be the diplomat and try to find a compromise between the two. The first other color they want to try is orange, which they don't like. Then they opt to try blue, which they also don't like. And lastly, they go ahead and try brown, which you may have noticed is the standard color for all goblin mail other than the ones that their group is wearing. So, yeah, this just leaves them back where they were when they started. But hey, what can I say? It's an easy quest completion for us. Our next quest takes us back to Port Piscarilius in Corend. A man by the name of Tom Solari wants some help investigating a gang that came out of nowhere and rose to become the largest gang in Corend, practically overnight, known as the Saviors of Corend. Of course, we can't pass up this opportunity, so we volunteer to help him.
Help, I don't know how to play pinball.
Just flick the thing that has the rings around it. That's literally it. Okay.
Hello, Robert. Can I call you Bob? No, probably not. A man by the name of Bob O'Reilly is willing to trade the information on where the gang is located for a bowl of stew, which we just conveniently happen to be carrying. He tells us they're down in the Warrens, so into the sewers we go.
They don't like me as much as they like you.
What did you get?
5 sapphires.
Oh.
Wow, that is very specifically not as well. Or not as much. Down in the Warrens, of course, we find the gang, who appear to have this whole little town set up. And they're willing to let us join them on one condition. We have to kill a man named Conrad King. Again, our character just being lovably dumb.
Nope, sounds good to me. I'm sure nothing bad will happen for me killing this person.
The number of times in this game where your character's just like, yeah, sure, I'll go commit a crime. That's no big deal.
I'll murk someone. The worst thing I've done in the past 5 minutes.
So, who wants to place bets on whether or not we're going to find out that this Conrad King is like an agent?
Yeah, I was going to say, it feels like we're being set up here.
I mean, we just have to be stupid right until the very end, where we just murder our way out of it.
It's the RuneScape way. Oh my goodness, the task literally says, murder Conrad King.
I hope there's enough Conrad Kings to go around.
Right?
The interaction even says, murder Conrad. You have got to be kidding me.
Right click to murder, Graham. Brutal, you're softly.
Oh no!
I know what I'm picking.
What did you pick?
Brutally, sir.
Brutally.
You want to know what happens if you pick softly? It says you realize you can't kill someone softly. You brutally murder him instead. What is this quest? If you ever needed proof that the RuneScape main character is not actually a good person,
Let's see, if you needed proof of that, just look at the fact that I'm controlling him.
With the deed done, we're able to help the gang with an actual task. And you may have already figured out where this is going. It turns out the gang is more of a stabbier version of Robin Hood. Rather than kill and steal indiscriminately, they very particularly target the nobles and give that money back to the poor of the area. Of course, our character, despite mounds of evidence to the contrary, is not actually an idiot, so we don't believe them right at first. But to prove it to us, They have us break into the house of one of the counselors that runs the entire country, and we discover some evidence that they're a demon worshiper. With that evidence in hand, we're able to get them arrested, and for now, our quest is complete. I'm sure that demon isn't going to be important. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had as much fun with this episode as I did with making it. I just always have such a great time putting these together, and I hope you enjoy them too. Be sure to come back next time, where we start to untangle the giant mess that is the Viking-inspired area of this map, and get into no shenanigans whatsoever. I can promise there will be absolutely zero shenanigans in the next episode. But once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one.